But, Karen Quack.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. welcome back. Hello, ducklings. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hello, 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 and welcome in. Welcome to the Saturday stream. How are you all doing today? Galondia, good afternoon. Kensei, good afternoon. Thank you for the hydrate. 1 second. Galondia, congratulations on the first. Well done. Alex, good afternoon. Hello, brethren. Good morning. Balthazar, you are the best duckling. Good morning, Balth. How's it going? Hello, hello. AJ, how are you? Hello, AJ. Craig, thank you for the 75 months. Hello, Craig. Good morning. Hope you're well. Afid, good morning. Hello. And Jimmy. Good morning, Jimmy. How is it going? Igor. Good afternoon, Igor. Hello, hello, hello. Sinjin. Hello, Sinjin. How are you today? Can say thank you for the 45 streak. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Why? And Afid, you are the best duckling. Well done, well done. MJM, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hope you're all having a lovely day so far. I'm here to make it worse. Wait, what? Sorry, I said the quiet part out loud. Still thinking about duck accessories. I figured. Alex hasn't sent me hers yet either, so. A duck. Hold up. We'll add one. Let's go add a duck. Where are they? Should be in here. And we will take this duck and there we go. Whoop. 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 Aha. Easy. Let me get that hydrate from earlier. Hold up. Thank you very much. I was preoccupied with sleeping in a birthday party. I mean, fair. I do both at the same time. The birthday party can happen while I'm sleeping. But that's just me. Because you have a good taste in games and I enjoy your streams. You don't have to lie to me, Kensei. You can enjoy these streams, that's fine, but don't tell me I have a good taste in games. You've seen some of the shit that I play. Also, thank you, Kensei. Everyone. I've done it. It's live. You don't know what I mean. It's live. I made it. This is your fault. You voted for this. Congratulations, everyone. Greg! Thank you for the packs, Craig. Good luck. I hope you don't pull it. If I'm being entirely honest with you, I really hope you don't pull it. It is a 22-hour cooldown. Because I'm not doing this more than once per stream. There's no way I'm doing this more than once per stream. And unless you have a paragraph, I will pick a random paragraph from any German law. Anything. No rhyme, no reason. Could be anything. There's a chance I haven't read it before. And I'm just gonna read it. Could be a long paragraph, could be a short paragraph. I won't know either. That's it. So, good luck, everybody. And may your preferred deity have mercy on your soul. No rhyme, no reason. Yeah, German law. Fair point, MJM. The Legendary Ace collab. This is a picture that Emmy made at one point. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you the full one. Hold up. Some of you might not know this image. It's huge, by the way. This is a thing that Emmy made at one point, and then she sent it to me. And the file name is Kill Me 2. Kill Me Part 2. I don't know what Part 1 was. So, this is ancient. This is ancient. I've had worse name files. Hey, Ring Song, good morning. I'll be doing well. This is from like an ancient Ace collab that Emmy made where we were voicing the first Phoenix Wright game. Where we were like voice acting the entire thing. It was really good. It was really fun. Emmy. Celia. The Mushroom. The Mushroom Girl. Back in the day, still under her old name, Emmy Fails. Emmy is wonderful. I really fucking appreciate Emmy. She's really cool. You translate it or do you read it in German? No, we're reading in German. We're reading that shit in German. I'm not translating that. Fuck you. I'm picking a random paragraph and reading it to you in German. That's it. Maybe I take questions afterwards as to what I just read. Maybe. That's it. Good luck, everybody. I legitimately hope no one finds that card. It is a joke. So, you know. But I do have to commit to a good bit, so. This card can't be crafted. Course for it at the opening gate. Apologies about that. I was very much considering making it craftable, but I immediately figured there'd be 50 of them. If I could limit this to everyone can craft one copy, like per account, I would. But I did not want to release it into the wild and immediately have like a lot of them, if that makes sense. I honestly still don't know how to handle these well. Because I talked about it yesterday very briefly. Straddles the line between like monetization and predation, if you ask me. F it! Thank you for the packs! Good luck! Good luck! You know what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. I have, exactly. I'm gonna make a free code thing. Here. Everyone, I'm gonna post a link in chat. This one has like a couple of uses. This is way more than the normal 5. Okay? This is way more than the normal 5. This one has a couple of uses. So if you click this and like redeem the thing on Stream Loots, you get a free card pack. There you go. This is for the launch. This is for the new card launch. Good luck, everybody. Have some cards on me. You know what? That seems much better. Now I feel much better about this now. Are we gonna call Care Cool at random? Nah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. You don't want to lie, do you? At least we're not the ones answering questions. No, you misunderstand, Igor. At the end of the month, there's a quiz. You will all be graded on how much you remember from the laws that I read to you. Ring Song! Thank you for the 35. And we're up here now. Thank you so much, Ring Song. That is an insane streak. No, didn't raise no coward. We're gonna do it now? Damn, someone came ready to fight, huh? Your favorite card, the Quack or the flip to top one, Belf? Oh no, what's the word, Affid? Affid, what is the word? Oh god. It's been a while. The word of the day is law. Alright, we're no longer able to say the word law, starting now. I'm gonna fuck this up, huh? I'm gonna make this worse. Any words containing that as a major part of their word, like the profession, for example, will also fall within the purview. Someone redeems the new card! In that case, I will just have to read a random text to you, I guess. It's been a while since I last saw you. I mean, that's close. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, ducklings, I swear. I swear. What a day today, what a day today. I have done almost nothing productive. I've actually kind of been working all day. Been doing a lot of like work-related reading to catch up on a couple of things. I'm basically done now, is the good news. I'm very tempted to hand in vacation time. I'm very tempted to hand in vacation time for like the next week or 2 or 3. I probably should, if we're being honest. I probably should. How many new layer null decks have you made in your time off? 2. We're not going to be playing any of them because they're both bad. They are both bad, it turns out, Afid. They're both bad. I reckon we are going to be playing... What? We're going to be playing Nat Revival. Are they fun? One of them is, but it's very impractical. One of them is Gira Loop. Gira Loop is really funny, but it's super impractical. Well, second. The sneezes. Yay! No, I reckon we're going to be playing Nat Revival today. We might make some changes to it, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. One thing that irks me about it is that Mystery Seed is not searchable, right? It remains a non-searchable card. So, what's the point? What's the point of it all? We're looking for starters. I have so far felt pretty good about applying like Yu-Gi-Oh logic to deck building in Anotard. And I know that the overall Anotard community doesn't agree with that, but I see the type of like whack-ass bullshit that they are brewing, and I'm like, I don't know. And also thank you, everyone. So that's the plan for today. That is the plan for today. I don't know how much Anotard we have left. Let me tell you that. I don't know how much we have left. And yesterday we did all make the list of upcoming games to cover, right? We did make a list of upcoming games to cover. And according to that list, the next thing we need to cover is on the 15th. And there's 2 things on the 15th immediately. Which means Monday, Tuesday, as well as potentially the remainder of today, depending on how long Anotard goes, we might have a bit of a lull. And then the question becomes, what do we do? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. Croman, how you doing? Hello, Croman. Hello. But yeah, that's kind of it. That is sort of kind of it, right? Hold up. We might do CZN on Tuesday, by the way. I have to double check when the next character comes out. Narja releases Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't quite know like what the timing for it is. But I kind of want to do new season content because Lab 0 runs out, right? So we're going to be seeing what is in store past Lab 0. And I cannot wait for Lab 0 to be over. There might be a bit of a lull in between seasons as we get the next thing. I'm really not sure how that's gonna work. I looked at the roadmap, but I forgot. A lull? Yeah. Lull. Where was the roadmap? 2026 roadmap. Let's see. Season 2. Is Season 2 launching then? There's no way, right? Like, Season 2 launches later? I'm honestly not quite sure whether we're going Season 1, Season 2, or Season 1 intermission Season 2, you know what I mean? I really don't know. But there's many things I don't know. Does anyone have an idea how that's gonna work? Season 2 launched at the same time as Kanto 10? Listen, let's work through the current Kanto first, okay? Let's work through the current Kanto first. I have a lot of opinions on the current Kanto, by the way. 1 second. Like, a lot of opinions on the current Kanto. And a lot of them aren't very positive. A lot of them aren't very positive. I don't know. Like, I've enjoyed being back messing around with Limbus now that the new story is out. Because I do like the new storytelling, and I do like a lot of the characters. But the Kanto overall, in terms of like what it brings, has been a fucking disappointment. I feel the Kanto is still bare bones. Yeah. I like the narrative. I feel like they're rushing a bit, and a couple of things just flat out do not make sense. Not that is not like, oh, they're mysterious and like have yet to unveil this. No, like the character motivations make zero fuck off sense, right? Like we are making up motivations out of nowhere. And they're doing that a lot, specifically in this Kanto, right? And then overall, the gameplay is, as always, a problem, right? Like, without going into too many spoilers, for those of you that still want to play it, right now, there are 35 stages, right? Which is 2/3 of the content. The next part unlocks on Thursday night, or Wednesday to Thursday. That's the last part that unlocks, and then we're going to be done with it. And within those 35, there is an abysmal amount of random filler fights, where it's just, hey, fight this wave of idiots. And that's the entire node. No story, nothing. Just fight this wave of idiots. All of that could be cut. Not a single one of these needs to exist. They do not serve a purpose. They're just there. And honestly, both of the big fights that they've given us so far, without telling you what the mechanics are, rely way too fucking much on can you win the first 2 turns of clashing or not. If you can't, it doesn't matter whether you read the mechanics or whether you play the mechanics. If your coin flips do not align, you lose instantly. Both of them also have a make or break moment in the fight. With both of them, it happens rarely early. With one of them, it happens frequently. With the other one, it only happens once. Where if you don't win a very specific thing, and that can be pure RNG as well, you are also just dead again. And both of these fights were a fucking chore. The mechanics were cool, but that RNG element absolutely fucking ruined any sort of consistency, because oftentimes you feel like you do not have an agency in what you're doing. You just flat out do not have an agency in what you're doing. So, Blah. For content that, like, how long did they have since the last Kanto to make this? For content that's been, what, like half a year in the works or some shit like this? Potentially longer. This is undercooked as fuck. Average gacha games deliver more content in higher quality on a more regular basis. And Limbus, this is what I've said about Limbus ever since launch. Their content pipeline is dog shit. It is absolute fucking dog shit. Ignore the fact that both of the IDs, well, at least one of the 2 IDs they brought out with the new Kanto, are major spoilers for the story released the same day. Major fucking spoilers. It was cute that the trailer that they released was like censored and glitchy and weird, and only when the idea was out, they released the full one. But they released that at the exact same moment that the story released. Garbage. There should have been like something else, and then next ID should have been what they brought out this week. But no, I don't know who's coordinating the releases over there, but they honestly shouldn't have that specific job. They should probably do something else. Be that as it may. I could be angry about this forever. In general, once again, the IDs that they're putting out look fucking cool. The story's great, right? Minus the motivation problem, but gameplay-wise, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Speaking of gameplay, pretty sure it's a VTuber coordinating the release. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? The fuck is that supposed to mean? Huh? It's like me saying, oh, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking Canadian making the... Like, that means nothing. Nothing with a faint hint of an insult. Like, what? Oh, wait, it is capturing. What the fuck? Why is it capturing? Oh, okay. Huh. I guess it's just working. Wonderful. So, we have remaining content for Anode Heart. And this is what's not working. No, that's also working. What the fuck? I'm so weirded out. And this is the wrong save file. Hold up. No, it's not. Never mind. So, where are we? We're here. This is where we are. I wanted to farm the last 2 cards for Desert Database and the last card for Ice, and then I didn't. And then I didn't, so maybe we do still just kind of need to do that at one point. Every other pack we have completed with the exception of whatever the fuck this is. I reckon, oh no, the gold pack we just don't have access to yet, right? Like we just don't have access to this. And we don't know what this last pack is at all. Currently, we're on this plant thing. It's been going well enough. This has been going well enough. As always, Trick Flower is kind of the MVP of this thing. And I wish Mystery Seed wasn't a neutral. But what can you do? What can you do? Have we seen a Null pack? Yeah. We've completed the Null pack, in fact. This is the Null pack. We finished everything in here. There's some really cool stuff in here, but nothing that I really want to play. This Ghetto being a level 4 is intriguing, but like making level 3s is already annoying. The thing that really, really intrigues me is this. You didn't see this on stream because the guy that has it never managed to play it, and I only pulled it off stream. This is a Sylvatia. It costs 5 native energy. It's a 7/9, and it gains 3/3. Can evolve from any level 1 fairy Tama. So you completely skip 2s as long as you're playing fairies. Cannot be summoned directly from deck. Fine. On round start, if this card is in your trash, revive this card. This thing comes back over and over and over every round. Passive. You can play native cards for free. No more mana costs. None of the natives have any mana cost, any discard cost, any energy, any other requirements anymore. Completely gone. Is this something can directly evolve into Ghetto? No. This is kind of cracked, if you ask me. This is kind of a little bit cracked. And fairies aren't necessarily hard to have. Marika is a pretty chill fairy to have in plant. Not only does this thing reduce its own cost by 2 if you have another fairy out, it also just gives protect to something. However, the thing that's currently preventing me from just like slotting this Marika and then like a Sylvaша into anything is that this is still 5 nat energy. And what we're currently playing, our version of plant right now, or our version of green right now, does not necessarily produce energy at a rate that is interesting and or good. For that, we need to make alterations. It's here, like, warm-up game, okay? There is a very real chance I lose this game. You'll see why. There's a very real chance I lose this game. If he ever gets to his boss monster, I'm just dead. Which is something that I found out while I was farming the pack, because this is the guy that you farm it from, and was very, very confused by the fact that I suddenly just kind of exploded all the time. Because while we were playing this live on stream, this did not in fact happen at all. It's beginning. It is beginning. This is only a 1. Let's get this back out. Nope. That miracle can... Of course. They res a Porin. That is perfectly fine. They're about to Marika this. If they Marika this, we are basically gone. And there's really nothing we get to do about that fact, by the way. Ooh, we could Mithree. We could very much Mithree. If we Mithree this Mystery Seed, the Mithree is in a really bad position then. But that is something we can do. I'm eating this. It's just gonna make another one. They're fouling instead. Never mind. Let's go pass. The thing that makes this fight scary is if they Marika something high health, then you're not breaking through it that turn at all, ever. So this is going to hit here for 4. 3 is going to splash over. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So this BB is going down by 3. We can accept that. I have no idea what they have in hand. If that's a Marika, we're fucked. And then we should pass right now to force them into combat. But if it's not a Marika, we should be playing right now. We should really be playing right now in that case. Fuck it. Let's go play. I want to develop Binary Force. I don't need to develop Binary Force. This fight starts with Binary Force on both parts. I'm silly. The Sylvanas card does not revive, say, immune to Shred. It's not immune to Shred, no. Most things aren't. Nah. We got a bit bamboozled there. I want to keep this trigger alive, because if this is a Marika, like everything in this fight revolves around playing around Marika. Every single thing in this entire encounter revolves around playing around Marika. If we can do that, we're golden. That's adorable. Wait, why does that work like that? Oh, because it dies to the Venus. Never mind. That's what it dies to. Okay. Was worried that the AoE was still affecting it. A double revive with a double draw. We now need to eat the Silmari. Never mind, we're not eating the Silmari. Let's get this little seat back. There's only one target left for the seat in deck, unfortunately. Okay, you're being a bitch. What are the fight modifiers? It's just Binary Force on both sides. That is the only fight modifier. We could get a foul back. I don't value that at all. Let's pass. Unfortunately, they are really digging for it. There she is! The little devil. Which means this thing can't die now. We do get to clear beforehand. There is something there at least. Well, if it's already happened, then there's no more need to stall through this, huh? This thing is so scary. This is so scary. We're in a bit of a decent situation because they don't have 5 energy. So they can't pull like the real dumb shit. That's the other Marika. Next turn we need to kill whatever they buff. Hey Marta, good morning. Overall this went okay. We have this developed now, which helps a lot. Eats their own creature, which is silly. There she is! Hi, this does not get rid of it. This thing's coming back next turn. And as long as this thing exists, they're playing the Dark Natera. If the Dark Natera ever hits the field, we are dead. It is over once that card hits the field. There is nothing we can do. The only thing we have right now is to prevent that card from ever seeing play. And that is relatively hard to do, believe it or not. As long as they don't Marika again. Okay, no, that's fine. Leopardon is absolutely fine. We're winning here. We're clear. A Marika or like a Natera play, if we keep playing here, is deadly. But they can't really pay for the Dark Natera. That card is crazy. They need the Sylvash. What is it called? Sylvasha? They need that on the board to pay for it. Because it pays for everything, right? And because we ate it before they got another action in, we got through. I really want to fuck with this card, but I have no idea how to make Nat Fairy work. Nat Fairy, like, I can't look at their deck list, weirdly enough. If I check the decks, there's a couple of trainers that I cannot find. Forest, Sunny, Rainy, Technopolis, Lava Zone, Wind Mountain. I have no idea who that is. Hey, Code, how you doing? I have no idea who that character is. I cannot find them, no matter where I'm looking. I went through the entire zone, couldn't find them. Bug, Fur Island, I have no idea who that is. I talked to every NPC in Fur Island, cannot find them. No clue. And you'd expect Prince to be in here, right? Like, we're in Fur Island, and his name is Prince, but... Nope. None of these characters are fightable, except for him. Maybe they're like post-game? Yeah, maybe they are. But I cannot see his deck in anything here. Cold Desert Zone is obviously a different area. Circuit Zone, Snow Zone. And then there's a question mark zone. So we also do not have access to whatever is in unallocated vast. That makes sense, like, canonically, obviously. This place be fucky. That egg that will only interact with champions or something like that. It might be that egg, brethren. It might be that egg, yeah. I honestly thought that egg was a Wind Waker reference, but you're right. It might be. Remember exploring the dark web in Battle.net? Oh god, yes. I recently tried to go back to Battle Network. I can't. Battle Network as a game feels so there's our next boss fight. Like that game feels like I'm freezing to death. It is so slow. I don't know. I can't, maybe it's because I played too much One Step from Eden. Just as the boss predicted, huh? He came to us, and you're completely unaffected by the vast. Where is Leader Alia? Is she okay? You don't have time to worry about her right now. The boss said I should go easy on you, but there's no way I'd be able to do that. I want revenge. Prepare yourself. Okay, wow. Thanks, Red. As much as I want this hand to be playable, it's weirdly enough not. This is much better. You always hope they negate this. An energy stone. Oh yeah. That's what they're doing, huh? Cool. I really want this forest life. Thank you. Yep. Do I just want to play into this? I feel like I just want to play into this. You know what? We egg for a muncher and then we mystery seed because they can't interact with the mystery seed in any way, shape, or form that matters. Oh, okay. This is the one that propagates, right? But we're still eating the Igni. Okay, that's cute. That shreds, doesn't it? That does shred. Where did they have enough shards to do that with? How the fuck did they have enough shards to do that? They haven't evolved shit yet. Why do they just have shards? Nightland, never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Nightland. It's Nightland. There's their first Evo. There's their second Evo. And now we're going to die. This is just 12, right? Yeah, never mind. So our board is gone. Our board is just flat out gone. Interesting. We do get a plant. That's something. Oh. Interesting. Oh no. Bad. Awful. Memory card. Hey, look, my binary forest came back. That's adorable. I do love that. This requires me to put up firewall. I cannot, like, interact with that dragon in any way, shape, or form that doesn't hurt me a lot. Which is a shame, because these would both be dead instantly. These could both be dead right now, but they are not. No, we're not evolving that. It is very funny that this is here, but not helpful in any shape or form. We could fetch the other BB. Yeah, hold up. I hope they give us enough time to play. The longer they let us play... Oh, okay, they're coming in. The more we get to actually set up. And I don't think we're gonna make it for 3 rounds, but if we somehow magically do, then that dies. It's so funny. I should really fetch a trick flower. No, they're passing here. That makes sense. It's a setback. Not gonna lie, it's a big setback, but... also... Beautiful! Delicious! Disgusting even. I'm really tempted to heal. A rock? I am going to heal. We don't need to shuffle anytime soon. Ego? What else have you got? An energy stone? That's not going to be a very healthy energy stone. They're passing. Okay. So this will die in here. We could easily discard the binary forest we're going to. We don't need this. It's already up, and I don't think they're playing dog. That's nothing. I mean, it is a myth-3 target, right? But we're myth-3ing in main. We're myth-3ing in main. I want the AoE suck. We're not getting there, we're winning, but, you know. Theoretically, we're myth-3ing in main. Very theoretically. Cool! First game. Second game. This could be anything. It could even be a good hand. So we're keeping this hand. Ooh! Oh, is that what they're playing? No, there's no way they're playing with Y-Seraph, right? There's no way this was secretly a Wise Seraph deck all along. Wait a second. Hold up a second. We could get like really far ahead here if they let me. I need them to give me a turn. Please give me a turn. Please be nice. Don't pass. Motherfucker. Damn it. I was really hoping. I was really hoping there. We do this before anything else happens because it guarantees 2. And then give me the seat back, right? Ouchie! Ouchie! How you doing? No, my seat. You identify with a cute bee? It's called BB. This is actually a Max BB. How you doing, Ouchie? Hope you're well. There's a lot of fire after all. There really is, huh? I mean, fine. Have another one, I guess. That was a misplay. Honestly, throwing out the Mega Mantra, eating the Igni is the right play, but now if you do that, they're liable to pass on us. And that sucks. So instead, remember what I said about Mithring in main? There it is. It's a Max BB. I thought you were a Mantis. Oh god. Dark Flame. What did Dark Flame eat? A Nat Call? I'm okay with it eating a Nat Call. That's not a plant. We can't actually do that. Oh, it's a shame. I would also like to point out that we drew the Venus. You incinerated the Fire Flame app? What do you mean? What about it? Oh, that's beautiful. That card's like everything. I know I'm a Slimy. Slimy is such a good card. I love Slimy. And I also wish this was lethal. We're close. There's our Venus. Hello. Have a flower. I hope you like it. Pass. We're doing this again. So much for my reanimator bullshit. This is just flat out rebirth, huh? Okay, kill a thing. Fine. If thou must. You also hit everything on your field for 1 first. I mean, that's what that card does, brethren. It's not that it hits everything for 1 first. That's what the card... What? How's the weather? Biblical blizzard in the room with us yet? So overnight, there has been a light dusting of snow. The lightest dusting on the rooftops. It is non-noticeable. I went out with a broom this morning and just like cleared a little bit of snow. There was nothing. I have no idea. I've not heard any reports of that blizzard outside of people going, "Oh, there's a blizzard." I'm like, is there? Is the blizzard in the room with us right now? Is it? Oh, that's cute and also about to die. Are you guys also about to get the psychotic minus degrees? We keep being told that there are psychotic minus degrees, Fred, but like, no. Kind of no. The North can't handle shit. Like, the northern part of Germany is complaining that they're having, like, abysmal weather. But over here, it's kind of just, I don't know, bleh. Starter pack B? Are you, what? Why are you giving me starter packs? Going from -2 and I to -16 in some places in Denmark in some estimates. Over here, I can read you our psychotic weather report. Like, you're gonna love this. Here. You ready for the shit? So tonight, we're currently sitting at about -3 degrees Celsius. Tonight, we're allegedly going to -7. Okay. Tomorrow, we're starting during the day at about 1 degree Celsius, overnight going to -6. So a bit of a drop. Monday, plus 6 degrees Celsius, overnight dropping to 1. Tuesday, plus 8. It's spring, bitches! Like, we're so close to going back into double digits for no goddamn reason. I hate this planet so much. Just normal winter weather that people have forgotten how it is every winter. No, that's mostly with driving. Hannah! Morning, love. Abysmal weather, but it's like regular ass mountain weather. I keep hearing about this mythical blizzard, like you said, but no idea. You think we survived it to Monday without cannibalism? Yeah, we're not in the US. Same, Arian, same. But I don't think we'll be getting it. I do not think we'll be getting it. The way it is right now, it's like thawing really quickly and then freezing over again, which means there is like a big ice risk outside. But that's really all there is. I wanted more snow. Yeah, shoveling sucks, but like it's pretty... Alas. No such fun. You saw the Germans were out hamstring again? Why all the toilet paper? Really? No, I didn't. So, I don't go outside, Ochi. Like, I legitimately don't go outside. And the last time I had, TV and therefore, like, the news was 15 years ago. So, in general, if anything happens in the world, I know about it because I deal like with the internet. If anything happens in Germany, no fucking idea. You know when I heard that Berlin didn't have power? 4 days afterwards. I don't know shit nor fuck about what's happening in this country. And the best part is, I don't care. I don't. Like, Germany is such a quaint little fucking country, right? Yes, on a macro scale, Germany has a lot of problems that other countries have as well. And there's some severe stuff there too that I'm not going to make jokes about, right? But the everyday German problem, like the problem that your everyday German citizen is complaining about on average, is fucking laughable. It is... The everyday German problem is, man, why is it snowing? I wanted to wear my fucking Hawaii shirt. Like, that level of petty, nothing bullshit. It's so dumb. Everybody's just, yeah, it's winter. Update some estimates to going -20 tonight on Danish radio. Extra set is 0, -200? What? People keep wondering why every form of entertainment that comes out of Scandinavia can mostly be summarized as suffering in the cold, dark winter. That's because Finland exists. It's like wondering, hey, why does everyone think like Germany is all like Oktoberfest and Lederhosen? Well, Bavaria exists. Why does everyone think Scandinavia is all like suffering in the cold dark of winter? Finland. The answer is Finland. This isn't a mystery. Who keeps wondering about this? I only know what's happening in this country when Mother Mantis is calling me about some bullshit. Yeah, I mean, my parents have long since stopped calling me. Like, we text every now and again. I love my parents. But like, they know I don't answer the phone. So, like, we text like every couple of days. But it's never about like, hey, have you heard what's in the news right now? Like, no, I haven't. The snow outside is about as tall as my dog. Okay, there's a couple of questions that follow that ring song. A, do you actually have a dog? B, if you do have a dog, is it like a dog or like a carpet rat? Like the German word for this is carpet rat, Teppichratte. You know, the things that, like ankle biters. But you're European enough to get the context. What do you mean you're European enough? something Germany, something we are Europe. No, you're absolutely right, Freb. At least it's not news of a cat getting lost in a tree while, I'll tell you this, Aphid. I'll tell you this. We kind of have the problem here. My news were flooded, like when New Year's happened. Some of you might have heard about this. There was this tragic club fire in Switzerland where a lot of people like died over New Year's, which is fucking tragic. And I'm not about to make a joke about that. My news cycle was exactly reporting on that one thing. Here's another expert, here's another expert, here's a clip from this show, here's a clip from this TV show, from this news show. Like, one after another. Hundreds of these. My entire news cycle was blacked out by that one event, as if nothing else was happening in the world. And while that's deeply, deeply tragic, it's also deeply, deeply in Switzerland, and not a global issue. So I have no idea why that was the only thing that, like, all of my news sources insisted I know about. Yeah. You don't have 40-meter tall mechs in lederhosen? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. This puts into question the size of your dog. My first thought was one of the waist-height dogs my father has, but the second was a Chihuahua. My dogs, I mean my toes. Out in the open on the internet? Yo, OG. It's a Tibetan carpet rat, okay. Not to like say anything negative about your dog. I'm sure they're lovely. I'm sure they're lovely. You always have to be careful, right? Like, yeah, I'd like to make fun of like small dogs because I legitimately personally don't see the appeal. However, when you make jokes about this shit, you have to understand that they are still someone's pet, right? They are still like someone's companion that they might have spent fucking 10 plus years with. And they very much have like an emotional bond with that animal. So if you go like, like small dogs aren't dogs, like blah, whatever, you know, that's someone's friend. So yeah, every now and again you need to be a little bit careful. Like just a little bit careful. Walking outside in the blizzard, trying to keep my dog away from the freaking massive snowplows everywhere. I thought of a thing for Monday next week, possibly yowling. Ooh, we could totally do yowling ring song. That's a pretty good idea. Although we only have like a day or two, and I don't think I could do like yowling within that time. But yeah, absolutely. Listen, for the right coin, Ochi. It's what I always say. Everyone has a price, and we need to stop being ashamed of that fact. We need to stop being ashamed of that fact. If you give me enough money, I will post feet pictures. That amount is way too high and no one's ever going to pay it, but there is a price tag attached to that. Stop being afraid of that fact. That's fine. Everyone has like a price for anything. Everyone. I like dogs, but generally I fear one day I will accidentally step on a small dog and kill it. I need a pet dog that I can confidently accidentally step on. The worst part is, if you ever had a dog and you accidentally like stepped on their paw or their tail, and then they look at you like that, like, you know the look, right? You already feel like dog, like you already feel shit. Like, it's awful. It's an awful, awful feeling. Like, no, I love you, I'm so sorry. Ah. Our dog, Tsuki. Tsuki's legitimately, like, she's a husky, right? She's about 20% taller than a husky is supposed to be, and about 20% wider than a husky is supposed to be. She has like a minor case of gigantism. It is very, very large. I don't mean she's fat. Like, legitimately, that's a really fucking large dog. We're still pretty sure the breeder lied to us about, like, genetics. Doesn't matter. Love her. That dog can legitimately, like, bowl me over. She doesn't have to think about it. Like, she can just run me over. It doesn't take her much. She can also drag me across an entire plains. Like, there's nothing I could do about it if she really wanted to. This workhorse of an animal still makes me feel like utter trash if I accidentally, like, stumble over her. I go like, no, darling, no, I'm so sorry. Oh, you sweet little thing. legitimately makes me feel awful. Even though, like, I don't think she notices. I don't think she cares. My price is a 20-pack Chimkin Nuggets and then beating up my father. Wait. One of these two things, Ochi, is not like the other. That's hold up. Chicken nuggets in this economy? Are you insane? We will commence with the violence. My price is guaranteed omnipotence because I just ain't attached to money. I mean, a price doesn't have to be a number necessarily, Sinjin, right? A price doesn't necessarily have to be a number. It can be anything. Like, yeah, you might not be attached to money. I'm not. Money to me is only as good as the things that I can do with it, or like the people that I can make happy with it, right? I don't fucking care. But it can be a lot of other things. I love dogs and cats. They're cute creatures with personality you can spend hours with. I'm also just allergic to dogs and cats, so life made these choices for me. Freb, I'm deeply allergic to our dog. Deeply allergic. I wasn't when we got her. You have asked a prayer for you that it does not snow a lot. Don't worry, she's 12 now. We've had her for a little bit. And that doesn't... She's calmed down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, she's calmed down a tiny bit. But I'm used to it. I'm used to it. He loves standing in on people's feet, and yeah, he got stepped on. Poor thing. But he made it. That's the good news. My friend's cat has a weird love appetite for my head. For your head. Effort, I say this with the utmost confidence. Please don't give that cat head. That's weird. With like actually having provable magic. I mean, yeah. I simply girl boss the cat allergy away. That is what I kind of want to happen, Ochi. That is, every day I'm waking up hoping that, no, like I've lived with this allergy for forever now. Like my immune system has gotten used to this, right? Like what, we allegedly cycle all of this shit every couple of years? Like, no, like you've gotten used to the fact that dog hair doesn't kill me. Just be okay. Just be cool about this. Just be cool about this. I think my derpy dog could drag him around. Listen. You're right. No, ring song. No, sit down. No. Don't you dare. No. I took my ice cream with that hat. I'm not gonna say anything about the furry community, right? Like, I've met some wonderful, wonderful people that happen to be into some weird things, but doesn't change anything about the fact that I appreciate them a lot. However, my sister one day just dropped a cat in my lap one day, and my immune system went, is cute, gotta adapt. Oh, that's actually adorable. I meant it licks and bites my head, the one on top of my body, you creep, non-stop every... No, I get that, Affid. You see, Affid, I was taking what you were saying, and I flipped it. I subverted expectation. I used the other meaning of the word head to make a funny... Awful. Oh, you got me sidetracking, and this is Ochi's fault. I blame the bug. I will blame the bug. Ochi's the second bug that just gets me yapping. The other one is Cass. Cass also does this. The other day, I almost didn't leave my starting screen because I was ranting at Cass in Discord. I was like frantically typing while on the startup screen, going like, I need to rant about this right now before I start stream. That same problem. It's been 20 minutes since last game input. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be another one. Don't worry about it. Because the other thing that I want to do, like, I mean, we rated her yesterday, but I think you should really check out Ochi. You should really check out Ochi. What a wonderful gremlin. Hehehe. Also draws adorable tiny little bugs. They're so fucking cute. They're so cute. Actually, a lot of Ochi's art is fucking sick. You know what? Oh, I can show you this. I can show you this. I can show you this. Because I think you should know. You've all seen. I reckon you've all seen this, right? Button. Doop. You've seen the Hannah, right? Before Hannah got her VTuber model. This is Ochi's work. This was Ochi, which is fucking sick art, dude. Like, look at how cool that is. It's so good. So, sorry, this concludes the Karen I shilling for not random, but for other people segment of today's stream. That's really cute. It was part of a, hold up. It's part of a PNG tuber setup that we had for her. Oh, I don't have the other part that she just says that. I think. Hold up. Unless I have it under collab, in which case, no, I don't. They eventually became part of a PNG tuber setup, which was really, really cool. But yeah, that was Ochi's work. It's really, really nice. Looks suspiciously non-psychotic. Yeah, Hannah can be normal. If you, like, bribe her. Once again, also chicken nuggets. Alright. Let's do this. Let's put some inputs into this game, shall we? Let's in some puts. Oh wait, that's Hannah? Yeah, what were you thinking? Like how my mom saw me coming from outside looking more or less like a Yeti and thought the perfect dessert for warming up was ice cream. Dude, I crave ice cream. I have ice cream. I could just go and get the ice cream. However... Hold up. Hold up, give me one second, everyone. Sorry, something just came up really quickly. Hold up. Sorry, 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I might have just interrupted stream for nothing. A friend of mine just messaged me with a very playful, "Hey, help me!" And I figured something serious was up. No, it wasn't. Everything's okay. I went into like crisis mode for like half a second there. Mission delay game input was a success. Well done, everyone. Ice cream is a hydration tool? I mean, I guess. You could see it like that. Thank you for the hydrate, Kenzie. Let me go get that. I'm not about to go up, get up and get ice cream, no. No. Now that you mentioned chicken nuggets, I remember that I have ice cream in my fridge. Give me the intersection of those two thoughts, MJM. Where does one, like, meet the other? You mentioned ice cream? That reminds me of chicken nuggets. No, the other way around. You mentioned chicken nuggets, that reminds me of ice cream. How does that... Oh, because it's the fridge? Okay, I'm doing this. Is there chicken flavored ice cream? We need to blow up this planet. We just flat out need to fucking blow up this planet. Why is there fried chicken ice cream? Why the fuck is this? You know, every now and again, you read like a cute story about some people, like a interest story or something. You're like, oh, I'm glad that humanity isn't all dog shit, right? Like you read about like some guy that is volunteering all of his time to help like blind hippos in South Asia or something, whatever. I didn't know where I was going with this one. And you go like, oh, that's adorable. Hell yeah. Good on us, humanity. And then you like pat humanity's shoulder, proverbially. There are also the opposite stories, and fried chicken ice cream existing is that. Left field unite? No, stay where you are. One of the more harmless food atrocities, you know what some people do with pineapple? Yeah, they eat it. Can you imagine? America, actually Scotland, Freb. Replace this planet with an intergalactic highway. Please. I have my towel. I remember seeing bacon and eggs ice cream. Weirdly enough, I get that one. It's either American or Japanese. I don't know, like, the bit of a blurb that I read was Scottish. I'll be honest, I would have been amazed if your search for chicken ice cream did not turn something up. Is this another one of the rules of the internet? If it exists, like, if you can think of it as a food, it exists. They have deep fried water. They what? Hi, Sci-Fan. Excuse me? Huh? What? I got multiple towels. I'm prepared. Oh, someone's rich over here. Someone's real rich, huh? They did deep fry water? Okay. I'm gonna be like a science idiot right here, okay? I'm gonna be ignorant. I'm gonna be ignorant. But if you add water to hot boiling oil, doesn't that just kill you? And by kill you, I mean, doesn't that just make the make the water like immediately evaporate, therefore making the oil explode everywhere? Isn't you get a steam explosion? Yeah, isn't like, did we need to get rid of like some lab assistants? So we told them to deep fry water? Is this one of those practical jokes like, hey, get like some blinker fluid or shit like this? Like, hey, go deep fry some water? No, The fact I did one money didn't tip you off. What do you get, the duckling that already has everything? Clearly omnipotence. They have it in like an edible coating. So like boba tea, basically. It was necessary for science. What, that we got rid of the lab assistants? I mean, the grant didn't cover all of their salaries, I suppose. Who are we kidding? We're not paying them. By and far, the most hilarious story about deep frying is that you see warnings everywhere around Thanksgiving for people not to throw frozen turkeys into the deep fryers. The idea that we domesticated a bird and then turned it into an incendiary bomb is hilarious to me. Actually, fucking fair. It's the same thing that you see when it's like heavily snowing or freezing outside. The warnings of not using hot water to clear your windshields on your cars is absolutely hysterical to me. Because if you think how cars started, combustion, blah, 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 steam, blah, 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 right? There is an intersection of we removed the boiling water from cars only to now make it hostile to them. Really fucking funny. Maybe a bit of a stretch. Speaking of at work, newbies are instructed to be careful to never put ice in the boiling oil. I mean, yeah, duh. Like, yeah. Some people are just too stupid to be in a kitchen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go for the evil ending this playthrough. Let's continue this, shall we? What is it that you're doing exactly? What are the void pieces? Oh, we were talking to this guy, yeah. So you know their real name. Well, I'll only say that once all 4 of them are stitched together, they will either save us from this place or they'll delete us along with it. I've said enough. The boss will decide if he'll tell you more or not. Go to the core. He's waiting for you there. The core. I mean, this says exit. So this just brings us all the way back to the start? I'm gonna press it. Fuck. Yeah, this just brings you back to the start. Never mind. There was every chance that there's like a secret little side area there. Oh, not this way. Reminds me of a Top Gear clip I saw recently of Jeremy setting his car on fire to de-ice it. I mean, it's Top Gear, right? Any atrocities you can commit to a car, they have committed at one point. In the name of entertainment. So many motorized vehicles slaughtered on the altar of our amusement. I love teleporter puzzles. This one is very, very tame. This one's very... This could be corridor. Oh, this doesn't look tame anymore. Oh, no, never mind. These are really not teleporter puzzles. They are one goes forward, one goes back. That's all there is to them. So I did not mind them. I had the same reaction effort. It is finally time. The final game is at hand, and the last piece is now here. Release Leader Alia and return everything you've stolen to the... We are the 4th piece, right? Like, is that the contract you want to enforce on our grand duel? So be it. I'll even add a bonus. If you win, we'll never come back to the overworld again. And I want you to answer some questions. You'll get that much for free if you win, that is. Now entertain me, blank. Alright, what do we have? Heaven Sphere. Foe cannot damage your life via card effects. We weren't gonna anyway. At the end of the round, add 1 cancel bug card to your hand. Cancel bug? Answer V. What is a cancel bug? Are you a cancel bug? Discard 1 card to delete all other copies of the cute card from foe's deck. Oh. Oh, that's really bad. We're dead now, right? Unless they don't react, in which case we're fine. What if they do it on the foul? Oh, we're so fucked. Ah, okay, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Whew. They could do it on the Nat recovery. Karen is not streaming. Thank you for telling me. Twitch, I would hate to miss a stream I follow starting a show. Imagine. They're canceling this. They're canceling this. Their entire deck is just counter spells. Are you kidding me? Really? Barely contained rage. Don't pass. Oh, wait, it's still my turn. Never mind. Casco in Fear? No, don't cancel that bug. I love that bug. That's one of my favorite people. Are Shard Power Cards effects? I'm very sure they are. Yes. Wait, what? Huh? How did that die? Because it's a Darkasm. That's how that died. Are you kidding me? Everything you have is just cancel. They're just playing blue. I hate you. What do you mean? Can it be played this round? Why not? That card type can no longer be played this round. Foe gains 3 shards. That's what a cancel bug is. Okay, so no more apps this round. Peculiar, I hate it. We're not even killing that, we need to eat it. It's runic? Don't say that, I like runic. I'm gonna try and eat this. And that was an app. Infuriating. In-fucking-furiating, dude. Wait, does that still work? That still works. That's also an app, but it's not being played, I reckon. I was really hoping it wasn't gonna pass. But their stuff isn't growing, so there's that, and this can't be played. We at least have a muncher on board at the end of this all. Well, we have 2 munchers on board, actually. They're not big, but they're getting there. This guy's the programmer self-insert. No, Stove is way kinder than that. They have a cancel bug in hand. Why am I doing this? I know they have a cancel bug in hand. We just need to find a creature. None of those are creatures, dude. None of those are creatures. Let me eat you. Wait, that didn't do shit. You idiot. Oh. One more cancel bug and you'll be able to play apps? I don't think so. One more passed round and we'll just kill them. That's true. We can use these to fish out their negates, right? Because, like, we have infinite of these. Cancel bug. Not cancel bug. Cancel bug. Not cancel bug. Play something. That's edible. Fuck. Oh no, I need to eat my own Mega Muncher. That's annoying. Cancel bug. Not cancel bug. What the fuck? You have it. I know you have it. What is this? Book of Magic. Recycle 2 random virtual Tama cards from your trash into your deck, then gain 1 vert, draw 1. That's pretty cool. System Bomb. Oh, that thing. Yeah. That's fair. We're passing here because we have lethal on board. Motherfucker! Oh god, I just saw that. I had not realized how many shards they had. Oh. 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 Doesn't this field prevent it from taking effect damage? Why would that matter? We were never gonna meteor him. We're dying to any interaction, right? That's okay. This discards for... Does this discard for cost, actually? Yes, it does. Well, this is gonna fuck me, but so be it. Damn it. I was hoping they'd fall for it. No worm. Okay. Give me a flower. I would really like a flower. Oh, they have 2! Please? Nice. What are the chances they let this through, chat? What are the chances they let this resolve? They're null, right? Absolutely null. Layer null? Funny. Wait, I thought they didn't grow. Oh. The 2 most beautiful words in the English language. It resolves. That's gorgeous. Wait. We just have board now. Oh my god. That's perfect. They have a bug in hand. We know they have a bug in hand. What do we do about it? Do we do anything about it? I just kind of want to play Mystery Seed. If they bug it, they bug it. Hello, thank you, shards. We can't use the shards for anything. But we can always just foul. We need this for next turn. A dark? That's okay. We can't play anything anymore, so we just go in. They go important creatures, so far it hit not any of your setup or reanimator pieces. The problem is it knows the reanimator pieces are really important, Freb. Green Reanimator was one of the first big decks the community made during development. So, considering this boss fight is post that big development, please kill that flower. It must know that reanimation spells are key to like a lot of deck plays. We're gonna try to resolve this Mega Muncher. More than anything else. We do. Are you kidding me? Something's fucky. What's that? Vanish all cards in your deck? We can't keep... we're dead. Wait, we're dead. Wait a second. If I pass now, they meteor me. If I heal now, they meteor me. We can't win anymore. Can you overheal? Absolutely. But they have 5 of these. They can just do that again next turn. Like, we can't heal enough. Action economy. This is a pure action economy question. They just dare to do it again. Oh, that's fucking bullshit, dude. That is absolute bullshit. What? What do you even mean? That's not okay. There is no play that you can make. If that's the first card in a turn they play, there is no play you can make that gets you out of that. None. But there's a time limit? That wasn't a time limit. Hey, Tao, how you doing? Okay, bestie, please let it resolve. I hate you. I mean, it ate one of their cards in hand at least. There's that. That's a 1-card Exodia. Yeah, that's a 1-card they just win. If they ever draw this, they can do this again. At any point in time, they can just do that. Did anyone catch how much energy that shit cost? Because I didn't. I did not. We just out for it to be a solid game. I don't know. Not my problem right now, Tao. Not my problem right now, and not my problem until the game comes out, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Will not be my issue for a long time. There's a world where we heal preemptively. It's probably this one. We don't have anything else going for us anyway. Oh no, we do have something going for us. The only weakness I've seen is I hope they draw it late. Yeah, no, exactly. 100%. Honestly, for my second action this turn, instead of passing, we're just going to try to get ahead of this. If we get to 5 life, there it is. No, what are you? Oh, what's that? Unallocate, which kills a thing. That's okay, we're eating this Voodra. No! Cancel bug. Please tell me we have a flower pot in grave. We don't. No, we're just praying. We're just passing on a prayer. The fucking gold bird, of course. That helps a lot. Now they get to kill a thing. Of course, they kill the Myth-3. They have the bug in hand. We knew they were gonna play it, so... There's only so much we can do there. Give me a flower. They also lose the game if you survive the round as it deletes their whole deck. How would you survive that? Action Economy says you don't. Unless you have enough shards to keep on healing. Like, I understand that they don't have a deck. I understand this is an all-in. But with Anod Hearts, you have 2 actions. Unless you play a very specific element, which is almost exclusively wind. That is enough of a win con. We can get ahead of this now because we do have the shards for it. Unfortunately, we once again just have mono typing in hand, right? And mono typing in hand says Crash Bug kills us. Of course, Crash Bug doesn't resolve. Interesting. No matter whether we pass or not, I pass, they go down to 1. And then I pass again. This always goes through, so we lose this creature. No matter what happens here. We might as well play. And that gets the Crash Bug. It doesn't get the Crash Bug, never mind. I'm just wrong. I'm going to battle doesn't count, okay. So next turn, the Venus dies. They have 2 Crash Bugs in hand now. There's 1 of them. This is meaningless because we can't play it. They're passing. And we're not growing, so it doesn't matter. We might as well play. This gets us out of range of dying. That's a pretty life gem exists, but yeah, that's the only way I see. Saying there are cards in the general card pool that are an out to this card works if you're playing a TCG in person, if you're designing a meta in a TCG. Saying, hey, in this video game I've made, there is a boss fight that does this thing to you, that just wins, is a very, very different affair. A very, very different affair. Are Crash Bugs, these are like available, right? These are available for, like, for public consumption. We've lost 2 completely different reasons now. This modifier, also absolute fucking bullshit. They get to cancel an entire card type every turn. And right now, we either draw a creature, which we don't have, that's a deck composition issue, I understand that. Don't get at me with that basic shit. If you're playing anything monotyping right now, you just kind of die. Is like really fun fucking game design. This is like really fun. I'm having so much fucking fun right now. I'm about to rage quit, dude. I'm about to fucking rage quit. I just want to leave. I really just want to leave. That's not what it says, huh? What does it say? Can't be cancelled or some shit like this? These are non-searchable terms. Ugh, Eruption. Eruption says this. Cannot be cancelled. That's what it is. Is that gonna save us? No. You have access to a side deck. Yeah, F it. If I have access to a fucking gun, I can also just shoot. Oh my fucking god. Today is a don't read Affit's bullshit comments day. If the game had a mechanic that is clearly not in the game and hasn't been for the last 30 hours, then I could tree it out to this. Shut the fuck up. Crash bugging a crash bug doesn't do anything because they generate them every turn, right? They just flat out make them. That does nothing for us. We can resolve a foul. I believe in our ability to resolve a singular foul. That should be fine. We did it once. This is fine. Egg into worm. Meow. Add one virtual app card from your deck to your hand. What? Oh, cannot be played this round. That's the downside. I just realized this thing is the best fetcher in the game. It's fetching and energy gen in one, but it does lock the card out for that turn. Yeah, of course. Find a mantra. Resolving a mantra is probably... Like, that's what won us the first game, right? Just resolving this thing onto board. Really wish they hadn't passed. Really wish they hadn't. That's annoying. Never mind. Ah! I got to the resolution screen and was like, oh cool, we got this. No, no, they had another one. So we burned the miracle on it. That's okay. If we get effects on field, any effects that we can resolve on field must be really good here. And no, they're not anymore. Shit. What do I want? I would really like them to eat this flower on the Dark Chasm. Please, 1 in 3. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Now we just need them to not draw mind control. Or that. That's also not cool. We could advance that by 2. We don't know what they've selected for this, right? For those of you that have played this before, you select the target preemptively, or do you select the target once this resolves? How does this work? Because, like, depending on how you have to resolve that card, that changes a lot of things. And here's the crash bug. No, it isn't. Okay, never mind. Oh, can't pay for that, yeah, obviously. A passing. That's cool. You choose the target when you play it from hand, okay. But I don't know what they're targeting. This could be anything. It could even be a boat, right? There's the other one. So now they're just targeting either. Now it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, that's a real shame. Egg? I want to egg too, but I know they have 2... Like, they have 2 crash bugs in hand. There's no point. If they want... Never mind, they have 3 counter spells in hand. If they wanted to, nothing would ever resolve ever again. Like I said. What? Oh! Hold up. That changes literally everything. They selected the BB twice. Huh. And there it is. Okay. And now we are going to die. You might ask, why are you going to die, Care? Don't. Life's worth living. And to that I would answer, because they have got 4 shots and I can only heal twice. So it doesn't matter. Because nothing we do... Oh, wait, what? Hold up. We're very alive. Never didn't have it. What? No! Fuck off! I'm about to throw this game in the trash, dude. I'm literally just about to throw this in the trash. Who the fuck? I know who the fuck, it's Stove, but who the fuck decided this was a fun thing to do? Hey, let's give our boss fight a free counterspell every turn that doesn't just counterspell, but lock out an entire school of cards, basically for free. The flip side is your opponent gains 3 shards. That's pretty powerful. And then the rest of the deck is just counterspells. One of the most... I'm a control player, I know. Irony. Hypocrisy even. One of the most reviled ways to play a card game. Let's just make this guy exactly that. Every turn? Yeah, every round. Every round. Who the fuck designs that? Once again, I know who. It's more of a question of what the fuck were you thinking? This is awful. Absolutely awful. Where are you up to in the game right now? About half a minute away from rage quitting it forever. About there, CML. I know what's about to happen, because every time you do something like that as a streamer, now chat is gonna go like, I can help! Don't. Don't. That's not gonna go well. Second one, okay. Fiench. That's probably the friendliest hand we've seen of them. Ever. But we're not gonna get another move. That's okay. I can help holds alt. Well assisted. Okay. It resolves first! I have not thrown a controller in many, many years on account of I'm not a console player. I usually don't have a controller. I'm currently contemplating fetching a controller just so I can throw it. I really want to. We know the other card's a crash bug. I'm leaving. No. You know what? I'm contemplating on whether I want to play the Cold Seething Rage as a funny or anything else. Nah, I'm done. I'm done. We could make a different deck. We could play Heaven Sphere as a field spell in order to no longer be able to take damage from this. We could play anything that gains way more shards than that in order to gain more health than this can put out. This realistically outputs 6 damage maximum. We could do a lot of things. I don't even think this is the final fight. Like, ignore that fact, and no one tell me either, right? Like, I don't even think this is the final fight. But designing a boss fight that is all counter spells, free counter spell every turn that stops an entire category of cards from being played for the rest of the turn, with exactly, like, this is it's Esper control, right? They're making them play Esper control. It's exactly kill, counter spell. When we're talking about card games, TCGs, CCGs, online or offline, the existence of these cards is load-bearing. In every given game, having cards that interact with your opponent during their play, or with their board during your play specifically, these matter a lot. Because after all, if you don't interact with your opponent, what are you doing? However, these are also quite uniquely amongst card games the most disliked cards. Think of Magic the Gathering, all the blue player memes. Think of Yu-Gi-Oh! All the hand trap memes, right? People really hating on that. I'm pretty sure there's a part of the Digimon community that really really hates Ace Digimon or like Blast Digivolution. Pretty sure about that too. I don't know shit enough about Vanguard to tell you about that. I don't know. And I don't know fuck all about One Piece. There's a difference between having an archetype and a deck of like load-bearing mechanics that makes your game an interesting back and forth in a TCG, CCG, whatever it is, versus having a boss fight in a video game be designed that way. This is neither fun nor interesting, and I'm done pretending that it is. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go do something that I don't find enraging to the nth degree. Cool. That was it. I'm not kidding, by the way. This isn't a bit. That was the last Anode Heart stream. I'm not dealing with this. I've said for the last couple of Anode Heart streams that the game needing to put these dumbfuck modifiers on every single enemy over and over to give them an unfair advantage over you is the antithesis of what makes card games interesting. Every single fucking fight has this dog shit with things consistently being stacked against you, just making things. This is the pinnacle of that. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Like, I'm not sorry whatsoever. I'm not. All right. Cool. Alternatively, no, I'm not looking for an alternative. If you want to make Karis rage quitting this memes, you are absolutely correct. A professional streamer would now look for something else to do with you all for an hour or two more. You know, this is still supposed to be an entertainment show. I'm not going to. I am now going to do something that doesn't piss me the fuck off. Literally rage quitting. Literally cold rage quitting. I'm gonna go find a controller that's throwable. Good night, everyone. Yeah, that, I guess. Enjoy your weekend, okay? I'm gonna be back Monday. No idea what we're doing Monday. Fuck it. Something. Night, everyone.